G2. Chat's got G2. G2's got G2. I think the whole world believes in the David versus Goliath story that Goliath is going to win.
It's just a shocker of a match.
Here, Shopify trying to
Who's gonna
break
see
the win
this one
streak
going
against G2.
into Shopify's way?
The #1 and #2 offense, this regional clash as the race for the World Championship continues. And this is a must-win for Shopify Rebellion. But this is the best form they've looked in ages. But how do they withstand the North American Titans in G2 Stride?
Yeah, especially when this is a big series here for G2 Stride. A win here qualifies them for the World Championship. So you're going to get the best G2 you could possibly get here. They're not going to want to lose this series. It's up to Rebellion to be able to kind of set the tone. They're already trying to do that here early on with just, playing the ball high, got a couple of shots on the board. But G2, we know their defense. We know how strong it can be. It's as deadly, it's as safe as their offense is deadly.
Yeah, the defense from G2 being tested, and that is something you have to watch out for. But man, they're just escorting this ball out, getting a little close. Because that is the only thing you can criticize about G2, is not being a perfect defense. And just the level of competition in North America has risen so much. It has gotten so tight, and Atomic almost squeezed that one in, speaking of which. But now that G2 are getting demo, Shopify Rebellion can breathe.
Yeah, they can breathe a little bit. I like what I saw from Atomic on that last play. Recognized he had space. Wanted to go play the low 50, see if he could force it in. But Rebellion, the defense was really set. And Atomic's still trying to make plays happen, but G2 have to be a little bit careful. You can see the positioning from Rebellion just a little bit forward, waiting for a mistake on the G2 side. And even though G2 are so good, they're not perfect. Can Atomic set something up here? That's a good play, but Daniel too far away, couldn't make the most of it.
G2 still knocking at the door, but possession still tough for Shopify Rebellion to have some good ball security here until Justin goes up high off the backboard, down almost a two-piece before Beast Mode gets in the way. Hearth, Justin in front looking for the bump. G2 tipping it away and having a hand up just a bit higher than Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, they've been able to get there fast enough, but it's got to be a communication thing. Atomic, though, this challenge with no boost.
Oh my God.
Nobody behind you. You have to win that 50. I'm surprised he went for it. His teammates were both there sitting in the midfield. I guess he really was confident he could get the win, but you see what happens if you lose. Two-piece sticks to the ball like glue and rolls it into the net.
Some people were worried after the M80 loss, but it went the distance, and just even the lower teams are starting to improve so much. It's starting to shake up the top, and the #1 spot in North America has changed, and #3 and #4 has been controversial. This is not as easy of a series to predict as one may think, especially after we saw the Dignitas, Champions Field series go that way. Expect the unexpected here in playoffs.
Exactly. As you can see, even for G2 now, just kind of taking a little bit more of a defensive approach here. They're sitting to be boosted up, but they got to be careful. Again, they've had a couple opportunities this game where they could have either scored or just kind of kept that consistent offensive pressure, and the decision-making has been a little bit off. Atomic, though, trying to make up for it. Sets up Daniel, and Daniel will knock in the goal.
There we go.
We're all tired of game one.
Expected.
Yeah, this won't get away from G2 too long. Great win out of Beast Mode. All three of G2 committed for it. And that is why they're one of the best offenses. They know when they can extend forward. They really know when they can full commit to an offense. That's the confidence they exude. Sometimes that bites them in the butt sometimes, and they go for challenges that can result in goals against them. For now, it is a tie game in G2. Want to also regain control of just this whole game when it started off the way of Shopify Rebellion. Dangerous as Beast Mode aims for the dunk. Daniel in Beast Mode still harassing Shopify Rebellion as Atomic with the setup off the corner sent away by two-piece.
Yeah, I want to talk about Atomic here because he has just been doing really well in terms of his positioning. He's had a couple of mistakes this game. We talked about the challenge there earlier as, there's a little bit of pressure from Rebellion, but anytime he's been on ball, especially in that way where he's able to set up Daniel for the goal, he slowed down and recognized how much time he had. And that's going to be very big for all of these players on the field, understanding the time and spacing and making the right decision. If you rush too far forward, if you rush too fast, you could potentially put your team in a tough spot try. We've seen Atomic make that mistake, but
And
we've
that
also seen
demo
them
was very
capitalize.
crucial
Speaking of
there.
capitalization, and there's G2 on the play.
That was a good
Daniel on
demo.
the field here picks up the demo. Beast Mode plays it up off the side, follows it through. Daniel sees Justin, who was low on boost, takes him out the play, and Beast Mode can sail it in and knock him the goal.
Even a demo off screen, I don't even know who that was not the first time or the last time that Beast Mode have a good win that results in success for G2. Now Daniel off the ceiling too. Love to see Shopify Rebellion not let them have the space to pull off the mechanics, because that's what's scary about G2. They have the best mechanics in North America. I know you're here, Daz, though, so I know there's an argument for Gen G as well, but this is not the team that Shopify Rebellion wanted to face in the corner, and that was close to being finished there by Daniel. Pressure is still on two as Beast Mode climbs up high, down low, almost to Atomic. Parth gets there first, and the play continues.
Oh, that was bad.
Rebound,
That was
and
bad
Beast
from
Mode
Justin.
drills it.
I mean, they're just outpacing them here at this point. Look at this, though. Atomic's his positioning.
That was
He's
awful.
able to force Parth to make the touch because he's
Yikes.
expecting a challenge there, but it's exactly what Atomic wants. Picks up the ball again, and then is able to force it close so that Beast Mode can close in the distance and win the challenge.
Every single time that I watch
but the
G2,
thing that really
I always
helps
seem
them
to go
stand
so
out
much
from the
more
rest
quiet.
is their game
It's just
sense,
because,
their ability to force players
as
to
I've said
make
in the
challenges
past,
that
that it's
benefit
just-
them. It's why they've been able to turn
It's
this
just
game on
nothing.
its head, and now they have
Like,
a
they,
two-goal lead
they
to
don't
take
do
that in the final
anything I
30
don't
seconds.
expect.
And that game awareness is what got them
Most
so
of
much
the
respect,
teams that
not
they
only in North
verse
America, but in
help them out a
international
lot
competition as
because
well.
they're scared of them. They
Shopify
make plenty of
Rebellion.
mistakes.
This is the
Even
best
if
they've
the
looked in
players
ages,
deny
like I've
it.
already said, and Swiss proved just that.
It shows in their gameplay.
Daniel and the rest of G2 kick off another offense with a demo. It's a 3-on-2 Atomic to Beast Mode Park.
Even Rebellion
Back.
here.
But
Just,
does it really matter with all the seconds on our left? That next
Like,
goal, if that
the
would
save
have
from Justin shouldn't have
I would
happened.
wait to see what happened in the kickoff.
I mean,
But
sure,
a
the
3-1
demos and stuff were
victory
very
will
good.
end this game one in favor
But
of
yeah,
G2's
those,
stride.
Yeah.
Ruling round 5 of Swiss, and it was only at the tail end of Swiss that someone like Parth was actually happy with their performance. He's always finding something to improve and something to nitpick, but you gotta make mistakes to improve, and you love the hunger out of Shopify Rebellion. You know how bad they want this. You know that redemption, something they want. They prove the haters wrong, and against G2, that's definitely a tough opponent to try and turn that narrative around, but Shopify Rebellion, we're only down by 2, and finding those punishments. If you can find that window where G2 slip up, that's where Shopify Rebellion can find success, like they did against other teams of high caliber in Swiss.
Yeah, and it's not like G2 are playing perfect, unbeatable Rocket League. I mean, you just saw the whiff there from Daniel there, but also, again, there have been a couple of decision-making moments where G2 have made double commits or someone's made an error touch that doesn't necessarily help out the team. And for Rebellion, it's recognizing that aspect of it because a lot of people see G2, they understand what the team can do. Of course, one of the best teams in North America, but that doesn't mean that they are just going to magically play the best Rocket League you've ever seen of your life every game. And if Rebellion can get out of the mindset that they will and then take advantage of it, then maybe we see Rebellion get more points here on the scoring boards. But sometimes they also are going to be able to have to force that mistake. Speed is going to be a big factor, and just getting to the ball before G2 can really put them in tough spots sometimes. So we'll see what happens.
Just a pitch off the ceiling from 2 Beasts to Parth. Incredible stuff out of Shopify Rebellion, and what an assist out of
That's a
2 Beasts.
great
Was it a
pass.
statistical leader after
Force
Swiss
Beast mode to
yesterday?
try and force
That's
it
just
wide,
thinking
but
about the fantasy draft that we
unfortunately,
had, and you love to see Shopify
that was our
come back after
Shopify.
game one like that.
There was a
I really like
Rebellion
the shot
player
from
in the
Parth
perfect
because he
spot
had
for it.
Atomic bearing down on him. And Atomic knew that Parth was there. He tried to play the 50 right, but Parth really did lean
I'm
into
used
the
to
right
Rebellion
side of the
being
net
Shopify
to be able to get
Rebellion,
just
so I just
around
call
the
him
defense. Even
Shopify.
Beast Mode recognized that he may had a poor touch when he was last back, just
But I'm
trying to
not
read the
that
ball off the
anymore.
ceiling, which is a tough spot for him. He's trying to stop the double. Meanwhile, G2 now trying to get back on the offensive front. You're seeing, again, more shot pressure coming out of them. But again, it's being matched up with Rebellion just trying to keep up with the pace.
It
Uh-oh.
makes me nervous just how many opportunities G2 have. Shopify Rebellion gotta hold on to possession. Yeah, they negate that
even the
storm.
Ghosts are
2
still
Beasts,
doing it.
Parth, oh, he's a little too far forward. Ball goes backwards. Want to ride that momentum. And they had to ride off also without Justin, who got demoed. So that play is killed.
Why are they still
Rebellion,
Shopify
gotta expect
Rebellion?
excellence out of them.
I swear they have a
All
new
that they had
sponsor
in
now.
Swiss, it's a show up times 3 against a team like G2
Oh.
and Beast Mode. Oh man, he lands that one. He maybe even attempted the bump.
Oh,
but just a solo
Justin, good.
I mean, look at the solo there for Beast.
That's
Good
unfortunate
pop,
for
and then
Justin.
Pre-flips into it, which sails you right over the defense, just enough to get it over the defense, but also low enough, I'm sorry, that it's not hitting the crossbar. Very well executed for Beast Mode in the 1v1 situation.
Jeez.
And we're all tied up here, but you can see Rebellion, they're starting to try to see if they can work quickly here off the initial kickoff. It hasn't really amounted to much. Justin lining up a double, and there's Justin.
That's the makeup.
taking the lead for Rebellion.
Got the whole crowd
Go on,
jumping,
Justin.
especially
Show 'em
G2,
why you're
not
still in this
the ways you
game.
would hope. Both Daniel and Atomic going for it, and it looked like almost a potential save, but the double just is perfect. Even right off the kickoff, I thought that could have got sunk earlier. I think if a Shopify Rebellion have, if they perfect those passes and have it executed quicker, GT won't even have time to make the save. But finding those rebounds is good, but G2 have been the masters of just that. And that's why they got the first goal before. Now Daniel versus 2Piece, all faking it, and 2Piece will shove him around as Beast Mode will back pass to Atomic, going up high. 2Piece and Park gotta communicate. It bounces off the wall, still goes to Daniel, has some boost to work with. Mind games against Justin, what a save on a 2Piece! As Beast Mode tries to pop it up, Justin won't let it get it back to G2's hands. The pressure continues, and how resilient
Oh my God.
can Shopify be? Not enough!
What a play from G2, just constant offensive pressure. Rebellion forced to make tough save after tough save. Parv just tries to jump to get a piece of the ball, but again, it goes to show you G2's offensive pressure, forcing panic out of Rebellion in the back end. Parv was in a decent spot, just could not make any good touch on the ball at all. And now here we go, we're back tied up, and it looks like G2's gonna get there in time. He's not
Oh my
winning
God.
the round. G2 are stealing this game away from Rebellion, who had such a good start.
In 2 minutes still. I thought it was Shopify Rebellion trying the cute tricks off kickoff, like with Justin, and just almost getting that kickoff goal before, but it's G2 that execute better in that moment. With only a 1-goal lead though. This Parth will start the drive. That goes to Justin across the net. Beast Mode tries to handle it. And at least be front facing in front of the net to not let Shopify have the gap to close. Now the retaliation out of Shopify Rebellion, a bit difficult. It will send it to
Oh.
No!
Good shot from
Well,
2Piece.
gets credit at
He
least.
passed
What
that.
a redirect.
Is that path? It was
Really, I gotta
Justin.
look, 2Piece be a
Good
good
pass from Justin, but
Justin,
what a
and
shot
2Piece
from
just
2Piece.
nails, he threads the needle there.
Mm.
Beautiful shot out of 2Piece, and they're just sending shots left and right. 6 goals this game. Very high scoring in game 2. I love to see Rebellion fight back against G2 like this. They just got to make sure to clean things up on the defensive end. It's been kind of sloppy for both teams, but more so on the Rebellion side, as sometimes they scramble, but their offense is made up for it.
For some reason, I thought Daniel had a touch on that ball, but man, an important collision in front of that net. Shopify,
Uh-oh.
Rebellion
That's just
will
so
tie, and this is getting stressful. Shopify Rebellion just trying to dig themselves out of this hole. Finally, 2Piece makes the space. Shopify Rebellion are just glad to get out of their own half, because once G2's offense ramps up, it is like an avalanche. Here comes Atomic with the reset too. Almost juking Justin in that moment. Hey, 2Piece is a win here, but immediate follow from Shopify Rebellion isn't there to capitalize.
And Rebellion here, just have to watch where they play the ball, especially when they're on the
Oh.
defensive end. Oh, good, quick shot there.
Jesus.
Gonna play this off the ceiling. 2Piece can't really go for it, so Justin will turn after picking up the mid boost. Off the corner, it's got to be Daniel's ball. 2Piece taking his time, wants to play the 50. Daniel plays a low 50, tried to see if he could get a follow-up touch, but Rebellion want to keep this in. Oh, good touch there, as 2Piece was trying to set it up. Off the backboard, is it free? Justin plays this one high, looking for a chance. Beast Mode has to go up quick, gets the touch. Is there time for a counterattack? No, you got to get back if you're G2. Low on boost, trying to force OT. That one will roll all the way downfield, but it will still stay up. Can they make a last-second play happen? 2Piece nails it across. Justin, can he get there? No, that is going to hit the ground. And we have overtime in game 2.
Good clears out of 2Piece, not letting G2 suffocate them for too long. And G2 have to also be aware of those passes out of Shopify Rebellion that have made these goals so dangerous. Justin will have to take this up high, not let G2 get in their face. Pinch low that Beast Mode easily catches. Where's the harassment out of Shopify Rebellion? You gotta lead with confidence. Beast Mode will lead also with no boost.
That's deadly.
Atomic steps up and crashes into
Oh
Justin.
no.
Daniel carves out the right side with an open net and with the end of OT in favor of G2.
What an angle out of Daniel.
Oh, that was a nice
challenge.
angle.
That was
That
Parf
is true.
getting back, and Daniel takes
But-
the shot and nails it.
Oh, that's
A
so
second
unfortunate.
Later, Parf can make that save. Great execution out of
Shopify
Daniel.
had such a good
Great
chance
play
there.
by G2.
They were looking
They
quite
are
good.
up 2-0. The difference maker. Can G2 force the series on match point, make all the time not matter at all, or can Rebellion pick things back up, start to turn the series around?
Okay, and it's just Beast Mode almost already shaking up Shopify Rebellion, who got very calm after the extended timeout. But look at Parth fly, doing his best, at least setting them up in the blue half. And will this series follow the expectations? Because this whole region has been anything but the expected, at least in terms of like the results. Like, yeah, SSG won over Dignitas, but that went to 7. M80 lost a quarter, expected, unexpected, based on their competition. Like, it's been kind of wacky. So only 2 games have gone by. Shopify Rebellion can still make the comeback, where G2 can just prove how excellent they really are in playoffs.
It's about having a good start here. Good infield pass for Justin, and he banks the shot. Well done here for Rebellion. That's a big win to set up Parf, who's downfield. He gets the pass out. Daniel's trying to pre-jump to see if the
It's a good
shot's
play.
coming faster, but it's just coming
I feel
so
like
much slower
maybe
for Justin.
that could have
He
been
has all the
saved,
time in the
but-
world, puts it to the top right corner, and Rebellion sets its
Nah.
own.
Love how
You
active
win
Parth
it?
has been already at the start of this game 3. Few attempted setups, this time really working out for his buddy Justin. And Shopify Rebellion lead up by 1. Never a comfortable spot against a team like G2. A win for 2-piece. Beast Mode at least gets to tip the ball up and not let Shopify Rebellion work off the double. Justin can't be Daniel off to the ceiling too. They're doing everything to get past Shopify Rebellion. 2-piece in the net and almost dropped off right on him. Good save.
Good touch there from Parf too. He wants to try to set things up here. G2 now have to be a little bit more, I would say, spread out. They've been playing this one a lot closer than they normally are. I mean, look at this. Atomic on the same side wall here. Daniel tries to push out and get into the right position, but even then, just not really able to do too much with
His
it. Just
path
because
is going on
position's been
for a minute.
slightly
He
off
he
here
wants.
in the start of game 3.
He wants to
Justin
win.
wants to pick this up and try to see if he
Coming
can
off
force
that
it
time,
down.
and
He's
he
got
is
Parf on the wing,
seeming
who's
like
stealing boost there.
he
Maybe
wants
that may
to
have an
go
impact a little bit later.
speed.
But right now, G2 have been able to manage the space, clear out the ball, and they're trying to set up the offense again.
I don't even know what the hell I'm
With the
saying
double though out
anymore.
of G2, this is gonna be suffocating. And Shopify
I think I'll
Rebellion
win.
gets choked out at the end, and we're equalized 1-1.
What
happened?
happens here? This is Parf goes back here for the challenge, and he kind of hits it into Daniel's car.
Okay.
And Daniel just stands
Right.
there, and then it just redirects inside the net. So, again, just getting a little too antsy here on the defense, because Daniel didn't really even force that. He didn't dodge into the ball at all. It was just hit into him.
Just getting in the way. Makes for a good game though, Parf. And that energy, Beast Mode and Atomic, very close, kind of almost running into each other. And counterattack for G2 once they do get organized. Justin slowing it down. Atomic meeting him down low. Beast Mode and friends retreating after 2-piece takes the ball high. That's a midfield. Who is gonna win that? Shopify Rebellion, some ball security to work with, and 2-piece not allowed to take the shot, not that quick. Out with Atomic there. And G2, okay for now. 2-piece already ready on the sidewall after Justin sets him up to Parth. The double he doesn't hit, but faces
Oh.
Justin. All of G2 there, save after save.
And that's tough, too, because Justin was in the right spot, but I
They've
feel
gotta
like
be
if Parf goes for
way,
that double, it
way
puts the
more
team in such a
powerful than
better
that.
spot. I think he had it nailed down.
And
Probably could have
accurate.
scored it, but he's just a little bit too far.
Oh,
Justin, chance, and he'll push
okay,
it past Daniel.
okay.
Rebellion bring it all the way
Something.
around, and it pays off dividends. Look at the setup there from 2-piece. Forcing an air touch, got a piece of Daniel, and even though he recovered, it just wasn't enough to stop the goal.
And the missed challenge out of Beast Mode just puts Daniel in an awful spot in a 1v2, but Shopify Rebellion will push that issue. Any win they can take in the midfield is maybe a weakened G2 defense that they can capitalize on. And one that M80 took advantage of in Swiss. Swiss is a different story, and G2 is a different team when the stakes are high, especially in single elim. Now with the demo, and Daniel with the attempted redirect to Beast Mode, and Shopify Rebellion get a touch on it. Get some space. Part towards the blue end, and 2Piece gets the follow-up, and G2 sitting there watching, and these weak touches can give opportunities to Rebellion, but nothing too lethal has come out yet. Not for now.
Yeah, you're right. It's just G2, I guess they've been all over the ball so much that even Rebellion, they're trying to pre-jump them on the back end line to see if they can get a stop out, but G2 hasn't really been
my camera died.
doing that to Rebellion. So sometimes G2 gets put in such fortunate positions because Rebellion just kind of get a little antsy and jump too soon. Just trying to see if they can slow down G2. They're in the lead right now. They just have to keep a consistent game going. As there's the bump on the play. Justin in an awkward spot, and Daniel went for it. Beast mode, does he have it? Trying to follow it.
And it's in.
We are tied up here in game 3.
2Piece leaving the team to pieces, but when G2, they don't get slowed down on this offense. When Shopify Rebellion are scrambling for rebounds, G2 have already scored at that point. There's just no stopping them when G2 have you in that position. Now that Justin is demoed too, this is tough. Shopify Rebellion do the most of it. Daniel's being put into a locker right now, and almost a gap created in that blue net. But salvage is beast mode. Mustier just trying to keep the pace on the ball because G2.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see a world where G2 don't win this in a sweep anymore.
Their offense isn't bad. Their offense has been really
even
good.
with the timeout.
Has been bad. It's just being blunt. Their defense.
It's just too close.
Mistakes after mistakes. The
like
only
if
G2 has scored 2
okay,
goals
if
this game
G2 win this game, I don't see it going anymore.
That's been the big cause of it. Now we're in overtime here. Who takes this game at this point?
Maybe what I said is just one step too far.
Because defensively, I mean, G2's ahead of the game here in terms of not making too many mistakes on the back end. Rebellion's offense is good in terms of forcing G2 in uncomfortable spots and taking advantage. But G2's been really just
oh my god, double committing and bumping each other.
I really don't even think that a lot of G2 creating it. It just feels like it's panic on the Rebellion side that are creating these errors.
Absolutely. We talked about this is the #1 and #2 offense for a reason. And whose offense will come true in the OT? I guess it just floats in. And yet another OT goes in G2's favor.
They think beast mode is out to play, and the answer is absolutely not. Park on the back wall, he gets bumped. Justin can't make contact, and it's a picture-perfect shot from Daniel. Hit them, respond amply. And it's that, again, that pace that they're playing at that's really just kind of forcing Rebellion to be able to respond on a moment's notice. They haven't been able to live up to that task. They do have a good kickoff here now, but no one's going to be able to follow that ball. And it'll go straight back to G2, who are looking to pass. They force 2 out, 2Piece in a tough spot, and this is kind of picking up where we left off.
And Shopify Rebellion have had good wins off the kickoffs, and it hasn't resulted in early goals yet. Now, seeing if you can harass them and make G2 uncomfortable when they go up to the ceiling like that. So you like the effort out of Shopify Rebellion? Because if you give space and time out of G2, they're just, it's gonna be disgusting. Daniel and Atomic against Justin does his best to keep up and follow the ball up high. Daniel will catch it first, collides with Shopify Rebellion at the corner. Hey, some space created there by Parth, who has a reset, and right behind him is a teammate, and G2 won't let them complete these passes.
Towards each other, looking at forcing out 2. Shot coming through from Atomic a little late. Daniel's been in the play the entire time, wins the 50. Atomic plays it high. Can Beast Mode finish the job?
Bro. Relentless pressure with endless speed. So much confidence and just...
G2 reacts so quickly when there's opportunities like this.
They are not losing this game. They are not losing a single game in the series. Oh my god.
G2 Strider all over them like butter on toast. And now a Daniel from the backboard. Again?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. That's just easy GG's.
Even with the demo off the kickoff, is a free ball for Daniel. 2Piece can't make it to backboard to get a touch. He has to guess. Daniel has that lined up, and he's going to nail it all day long. This is getting out of hand really early. If it wasn't out of hand before, it's not looking good for Rebellion. G2 are just continuing their foothold in this game.
Got to bring out all the ideas for Shopify Rebellion. Risk it for the biscuit. Try something different. At least 2-piece, you can have some important wins on defense to break them out. And 2-piece, okay, sets this ball up for Justin with the ball.
Atomic?
They keep themselves within
What
one.
just happened to Atomic?
Yeah, and you see Atomic there on the back end, tries to leave for Beast Mode, who doesn't make contact.
Oh.
So then Atomic has to readjust. He
That was
gets bumped
weird.
out of the play, and then Justin's able to pick up the goal. Mistake there on the side of Mode, but Rebellion pick it up. Now it's a 1-goal game. Let's see if they can continue to expand on this.
No longer out of hand, I guess.
Yeah.
Couple of OTs, but G2, they've already demoed Shopify Rebellion, and you just can't get multiple touches on this ball, not without G2 bumping you, demoing you, whatever it is. G2 know how to drain boost and keep you in your half, and eventually get a goal out of it, especially on that offensive turn. Now Atomic on the ceiling will catch this, and Daniel wants to step up, but Parth is first. Shopify Rebellion acting quicker may help them transition and create more offense and hopefully materialize.
That's just in. Okay, Justin.
Will equalize.
Okay.
All right, Justin, 2 for 2 in terms of shooting this game. Look at this light touch, wave dashes. As soon as Daniel turns, that's when he shoots, and he sails it past
That
the
was
defense.
perfect.
Just enough power to where Atomic can't recover. Big individual play there from Justin. Rebellion now tie things as they have to try to reverse sweep G2. They've stopped the bleeding, and now they're even starting to make the most on offense.
Shopify Rebellion will not give up, will not surrender from an 0-2 deficit in this game to tying it up. And we're just entering the second half now. Justin against Daniel, runs into him. Atomic scoops it up before 2-piece could hunt for the kill. Now Atomic in beast mode. Who you gotta look at going cross-side.
Oh my god.
In reverse, and Justin
You gotta be kidding me, there's
gets
no
around
way.
him. Somehow that wasn't a goal.
I mean, the pre-jump was crazy. That was, but it almost worked out. I mean, Beast Mode ended up getting the pre-jump. Atomic, great first touch to get it to him, and it's enough to try to throw off the Rebellion defense. But I mean, Justin on that back end is going to be composed in that situation. So it's good that he's able to get that stop they needed. G2 thought they had a numbers advantage. We saw Atomic slow down. Justin was able to rotate back in time. Justin has been everywhere for Rebellion in a moment where they have needed him the most. Great awareness from him. He's in a tough spot now here too. Good on Parth to get the cut, but Parth's now out to play. It's Justin by himself. He's able to make a good save. They didn't send a man forward though to rush out. I think they wanted to force Justin to make a bad touch out, but instead he goes off the ceiling and makes another touch. He's trying to save everything right now. He needs help if Rebellion want to get out of here.
Shopify Rebellion are being boosted right now and putting up
That was a good
saves
bump.
they can.
That was
What
a
they
good
got was
bump
commendable,
play.
But eventually they will sink, and eventually G2 will have the lead.
Oh man, Parth gets bumped there again. Justin trying to make his almost his third save in that instance. Can't do it. He doesn't have enough boost, and G2 take full advantage of it. Now we're sitting here, G2 Stride in the lead. Rebellion backs against the wall. They're down in the series. They're down in this game. We're hitting that final minute mark, and they're also back in on the offense, trying to stop G2 again. As Beast Mode could have put the nail in the coffin.
Shopify Rebellion just wait for any mistake, and whoa, so much
Okay.
speed. 2-piece.
Okay, that worked.
Recovery on the rebound, and we're tied at the last minutes.
Again, this is Justin. Look at that. He goes for that touch against Daniel, changes the speed of the ball, and it also changes Daniel's touch.
They're staying
Daniel
in the
can't
game
control
at
it like he
least.
wants
It's
to,
good to see
drops
that.
the ball down, and 2-piece
I
gets
still
so
don't
much
believe,
better of a follow-up there
but
because of it.
it
Great
is good to see
reaction
that they
there
are
from Justin.
not
Now it's a tie
out
game.
completely.
Final minute to go, and it's anybody's ball game here. Rebellion can continue to win this, but they got to be careful. G2 are trying to set up another play.
Daniel even just making that an opportunity. Just my jaw is on the floor of how G2 can materialize something out of nothing. And Shopify Rebellion, they stress me out when they get bumped and shoved into another dimension as Atomic with a shot and some people getting in the way. Last 31 seconds. Playoff lives on the line for Shopify Rebellion. And Daniel!
I think I need to have a shower after watching that. That was dirty.
People have him high on their list
The
for
double tap
reason.
pass into a
Beautiful
double tap shot.
Beautiful angle. He's been hitting shots like this all series. This kid is
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
And when he's given a chance to shine, my goodness, is it bright.
Blinding. If you're
Gen G might be in trouble if they're trying to repeat what they did last regional. If this G2 ain't that last regional's G2.
Between the passes and not in the back of the net, not quite yet, but Parth will catch this and hope to deny a clear. 2-piece, 50 boost to Justin. No, shot denied by Atomic. Last second, and it's G2 on the ball, and Beast Mode lets it land, and G2 go to the semifinal.
Sucker.
G2 go to the semifinals. Congratulations.
I mean, GG's though. They did play well. They gave them a good run, but yeah, sweep was inevitable. Especially with dirty shots like that last one. That was nasty.
I mean, Rebellion, they showed signs of life, but